What's up? Today we will continue the recap of Otome Game, so if you haven't seen the other videos, click on the cards to watch them. They were really cool. We start with Carla arriving in Olivia's room, saying that even though she asked Leon to help with the pirates, she wants Olivia to help her too, since she has good grades. Now my question, how do good grades help in a fight against bandits? I'd like to see this girl's logic. And when Olivia tried to deny Carla, the devil incarnate arrives in the room and begins to threaten Olivia. And look at the broken nose that Angelica gave her. It was perfectly agreed upon in the chat. There she says that if Olivia refuses to help, she will torment her and everyone around her, especially Leon and Angelica. Then she says that Carla will be there to keep an eye on her and not let her do anything funny. And of course, if she doesn't work properly, it will be left to her family later. And when Olivia said she didn't think it was right, well, the demon went on the attack and grabbed her hair right there. Pure cowardice. He beat Angie up and wants to take it out on others. Then she starts to put more things in Olivia's head. That Angie and she are not the same and not even friends. Angelica is a noble daughter of the Duke, while Leon has several achievements behind him. They are not the same. Then she puts the cherry on the cake by saying that she is just a mascot for Angelica and that Leon is probably just after her body. Then she throws a little more salt in the wound and says she's going to punish Olivia. And seriously, someone throw this girl off the floating island please. Then we move on to Leon and Luxion talking, where we are told more about Carla's request. Her request was to eradicate sky pirates who are attacking Carla's lands, or rather, her family's lands. Here, normally, Leon would ask the royal family for help to do this, since it's not his problem, but these pirates have an important item for the game's protagonist, and that's why he's going after them. The game's protagonist needs 3 items to awaken her saint powers: the saint's staff, necklace, and bracelet. And from the looks of it, these pirates have the necklace. In the game, the pirate event was supposed to happen in year 2, but something happened and it's happening now, which is worrying. And even Leon already knows that the one behind Carla is that demon incarnate, and he knows that this girl is rotten to the core. Here he says that she was the one who lured the sky pirates to Carla's territory and is trying to get rid of both Leon and Olivia with them. She basically set up this whole farce and is using Carla to put the plan in order. In the game, she would attack Olivia out of envy, but it seems that here Leon irritated her first and will have to fight some bandits. So seeing that Olivia is in no state to fight the pirates and that the 5 stooges are completely useless, Leon will go in their place, even though there are few benefits for him. And here Luxion says that because Leon is being too protective of Olivia, this is taking away her chance to grow. That is, she shouldn't be locked in her room after being bullied by the demon. She should be holding her head high and fighting. However, she hasn't grown at all so far. She's different from the game. We move on to the next day, and now Leon is waiting for Carla and Olivia to arrive. And look at the ship that Leon has. It's just the best of the best, my friends. The guy doesn't ride just anything. Arriving, we see Carla with the nerve to make Olivia carry her suitcase and then take it to disguise herself and then act nice to him. This girl seems to be dumber than the other demon. And here we see that Olivia is really sad and down. And of course, Carla says that she asked other people for help with the pirates, and Red Goofy and Purple Goofy appear to leave with him. After that, we have Angelica going to talk to Olivia, only to discover that the devil had been faster. There she meets this girl and almost beats her up again. And of course, no one tanks an angry Angelica. We then move on to Mylene refusing Julius' request to let him go with Brad and Greg, while of course blushing when she hears Leon's name in the conversation. We have Leon and the Stooges playing cards, where we discover that Brad was engaged to the devil incarnate, although he never liked her and it was just politics. And finally the pirates arrive, and now the fight will begin. They start going after Leon, but it was in vain. Leon takes arrogance and starts to randomize all the pirates easily, one after the other. The bandits try to retreat, but they can't. Leon will capture them all, and soon they surrender to him, easy as that. Including the Luxion even says that it would be better if Leon killed them, but he doesn't have enough stomach for that. At the end of the day, he still wants to be normal and live like someone ordinary. And in the meantime, Carla panics, seeing that the pirates got away easily and that they would soon arrive at her house. And well, Leon would find out about the plan that he already knows. When Leon gets there, he is taken over by Carla's family. Then they exchange ideas and everything starts to go wrong. Now Leon begins to pressure the landowner about the reward promised to them for taking care of the pirates, and of course that he takes responsibility, while the guy doesn't even understand what's going on. When Carla tries to play everything, Leon hits Olivia and now she has nowhere to run. She falls to the ground and starts crying. At the end of the day, Carla opened her mouth and said everything she had to say, but Leon still had to take care of the rest of the pirates and get the item from the saint that he hadn't yet managed to get. And meanwhile, Olivia was very quiet and sad in her corner, and when Leon goes to talk to her, she simply freaks out and starts screaming, crying, saying that he doesn't see her as a person, just as a mascot, that he only wants her body. And the 4 of them, leaving him shocked and thinking, what is happening here, my god? And if you've watched this far and are enjoying the video, leave a big like and subscribe to the channel. Most of the people who watch the videos are not subscribed, and by subscribing, you're supporting supporting me a lot. Following Olivia's outburst, Leon is now looking at the night sky and reflecting on everything, and he even says that it was better this way. Getting involved with the game's protagonist was reckless. Keeping his distance from her would be the best thing to do now. And then Luxion throws in his face that Olivia is mentally weak like that because of Leon himself, and then in that moment of anger he even punches Luxion because of that. He goes back to reflecting until Brad shows up to practice with his sword, which he is training precisely to defeat Leon one day. And why he doesn't train magic, which is his strong point, I don't know. This guy's actions don't make sense. Even here we start to see him with new eyes, seeing that he tries hard to be the weakest of the idiots and wants to stop being like that, and so on. Soon the little robot appears so they can settle it in a duel, where of course Leon won the duel, but he learned a lesson. These guys are doing everything they can to be with Marie and help her, while Leon himself was messing with Olivia. So we have Marie in a dungeon with her butler running away from some monsters because she is too weak, and from what she says, she's here to recover one of the protagonist's items, in this case the bracelet, and she's still hiding from the Stooges since they can't know about it. We then have more of the prince, where here he had the idea of disguising himself to escape from the palace, but the things to escape were requested from the queen herself, so these guys have negative IQ. It can only be. And then we go back to Leon, where now the pirates have arrived to fight, and we even see the purple and red goofs asking Leon to be able to fight. It seems like the kids are growing up. After that, we have Olivia feeling sorry for herself and seeing that there's an insane fight going on outside with Leon fighting the pirates. She uses an unknown power on the robots and goes to the deck, where she is shot by the chief pirate and is saved by the idiots who were nearby, although they are also no match for the pirate. And seriously, what is this girl doing on the deck unarmed and alone in the middle of a battle? I don't know who's worse, her or Julius with negative IQ. Then the idiots start getting beaten up by the chief pirate, until of course Leon goes straight there after taking care of the randoms. In fact, when Leon sees the two idiots fighting to protect Olivia, he even thinks that this is how things have to be. They are the protagonist's romantic targets. Everything is going as it should now, but he leaves that aside for now, takes the axe from Aragon's back, and becomes 100% serious about fighting this pirate. He arrives cutting off one of the pirate's arms and destroying his armor, and even when he surrenders, Leon gives him a hard time until he begs for forgiveness. Then he finds the saint's necklace and takes it, and with that, the battle is over. Olivia heals Brad, and then Leon arrives saying, "You make a beautiful couple." I think that's how it had to be. Everything went back to how it should be. So he calls Olivia as if she were just an acquaintance, helps carry Brad and leaves, leaving Olivia alone and crying. And seriously, Leon is not only a dumb idiot, but he also made me really hate him here. Oh little protagonist. After that we have Leon getting richer than before, where seriously, every episode this guy earns a fortune. Is this some kind of lucky status by any chance? Then we have Luxion presenting evidence that the incarnate devil's family was behind this, and they talk about how things will calm down now. And of course, Luxion could destroy the world for Leon if he wanted to, where Leon even thinks about setting up a harem but decides not to. Like the guy who went to an ice guy and doesn't want a harem, he'll be the one excluded from recess. Soon we have Brad and Greg irritated because they are receiving rewards and honors that should not be theirs, but rather Leon's. But he asked that these things go to them since it would be less problematic. And we even see the devil incarnate trying to escape after the lunchbox went sour, but he notices the wonderful queen holding her back. Too good, thank you. And we even found out that Angelica hit Leon for making Olivia cry. He deserved it too, you idiot. And he says he intends to distance himself from her too, keeping a good distance from both her and Olivia. And soon we see Olivia all depressed in her room with Angie also looking sad. After all, the devil incarnate really managed to cause the greatest discord, didn't he? So we have Brad and Greg deciding to pay Leon back for what he did for them, and well, it came as a promotion recommendation from the royal palace that he really didn't want. Yeah Leon, you deserved it this time. In fact, Leon even won a motorbike from Clarice's father for helping her during the festival, where along with the motorbike also came a recommendation to be promoted again. As soon as he graduates, he will receive some great promotions. And well, that's it my friends. Today I talked about episodes 8 and 9, and if you want to see more Otome games and how Leon repaired his relationship with the girls, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so I can see that you are enjoying the content. Of course, don't forget to subscribe too. This is very important to me and supports me immensely. Now, I'm gone.